Hey, 4 Mile family and friends, we're going to start our new series of praying words into people's lives. So we're going to go through the fruit of the Spirit that's found in Galatians 5:22 and 23. Now, as we read through these, remember, these are not emotions. These are characteristics, qualities that we have in our lives that we're to live out no matter the circumstances, no matter how tough things get. And obviously, as you look at these words, they're lived out different ways in different circumstances. So I'm going to share the screen. We're going to go to Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 and 23. Galatians 5:22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So as we take a look at those words that we're going to pray into people's lives today, we're going to start with love. And we're going to take a look at how children describe love. So I'm going to share my screen again so you don't have to see me during this whole time. There we go. All right, here's Rebecca, age 8, said, when my grandmother got arthritis, she couldn't bend over and paint her toenails anymore, so my grandfather does it for her all the time, even when his hands got arthritis too. That's love. Really, age 4, when someone loves you, the way they say your name is different. You just know that your name is safe in their mouth. Terry, age 4, said, love is what makes you smile when you're tired. Danny, age 7, said, love is when mommy makes coffee for my daddy and she takes a sip before giving it to him to make sure the taste is okay. Emily, age 8, said, love is when you kiss all the time. Then when you get tired of kissing, you still want to be together and you talk more. My mommy and daddy are like that. They look gross when they kiss. Bobby, age 7, love is what's in the room with you at Christmas if you stop opening presents and listen. Nika, age 6, if you want to learn to love better, you should start with a friend who you hate. Noel, age 7, said, love is when you tell a guy you like his shirt, then he wears it every day. Tommy, age 6, said, love is like a little old woman and a little old man who are still friends even after they know each other so well. Cindy, age 8, said, during my piano recital, I was on a stage and I was scared. I looked at all the people watching me and I saw my daddy waving and smiling. He was the only one doing that. I wasn't scared anymore. Elaine, age 5, love is when mommy gives daddy the best piece of chicken. Chris, age 7, love is when mommy sees daddy smelly and sweaty and still says he is handsomer than Robert Redford. Mary Ann, age 4, said, love is when your puppy licks your face even after you left him alone all day. Lauren, age 4, said, I know my older sister loves me because she gives me all of her old clothes and has to go out and buy new ones. Karen, age 7, when you love somebody, your eyelashes go up and down and little stars come out of you. Mark, age 6, love is when mommy sees daddy on the toilet and she doesn't think it's gross. Jessica, age 8, you really shouldn't say I love you unless you mean it. But if you mean it, you should say it a lot. People forget. And the last one, author and lecturer Leo Buscola once talked about a contest he was asked to judge. The purpose of the contest was to find the most caring child. The winner was a 4-year-old child whose next door neighbor was an elderly gentleman who had recently lost his wife. Upon seeing the man cry, the little boy went into the old gentleman's yard, climbed onto his lap, and just sat there. When his mother asked what he had said to the neighbor, the little boy said nothing. I just helped him cry. See, the thing with love is it's hard work. It's tough. It's tiring. It's exhausting. But love is worth it. Right? We have a bunch of first responders. We have a bunch of grocery workers. We have a bunch of nurses, doctors, everybody who are loving on people, but guess what? They get tired. They get exhausted. They see the same thing over and over every day. And we have people who are staying in their homes away from family and friends, and that gets exhausting and tiring after a while. So let's pray love into these people's lives, that they remember the passion for why they got in the work that they did. They remember the passion that they had for the people around them. So that's the word we're going to pray into people's lives today, and you can take it many different ways. But let's pray love into people's lives.